welcome back to another episode of the Masochist series. Credit to Cimo and Hossman for inventing the series. But first, would you like to make your Master Duel experience a whole lot better?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we are back with another episode of the Masochist. Here we've got another new deck. We're revising it again. This is a Cosmo Psychic deck. No longer Cosmo Chaos, but Cosmo Psychic. So hopefully this deck does a lot better. The idea here is there's a Psychic slash, like just Machine Cosmo synergy going on here. We've got the Psy Reflector package. We have the Assault Synchron. We have, all of these guys, for example. It's a going second deck. We've got all of the Mech Knights. We've got the Therion Duke, which is the new card we're going to be trying. But this is another new deck that we're trying. We've also got the Marincess deck, which we can, of course, I can probably reduce this down a little bit and make the deck a little bit better. But this deck wasn't performing too badly. We are in gold, so it's not like nothing here is really impressive. And then, of course, we do have our Diamond 2 deck, which is probably as good as ever since we have the Battling Boxer Uppercutter now. So we've got a few different decks to play. We'll start off with the Cosmo Psychic because this is the deck. I played this in the solo mode. I did amazingly. I beat the Monarch people. I beat the Element Sabers. Well, that's a given. You can walk in with a random pile of cards and literally beat Element Sabers. It means nothing. You can go open 3 packs of you can go open 3 random booster packs at a store and you're still beating Element Sabers. But so Element Sabers don't count. But I beat Monarchs and I beat the Demise deck, which those decks aren't the greatest decks ever, but considering some of the idiots we play against, it should work out. So this deck hasn't been breaking, but I guess I'll have to see. Okay, we lost a coin flip, but honestly not a bad hand. Honestly not a bad hand. We lost a coin flip, but we wanted to go second anyway, so it doesn't matter. So it's a good thing we lost a coin flip because now our opponent plays. They're probably playing Dark Magician based on this mate. We drew Lightning Storm. Cool. Going second. I like that. We're playing against Dark Magician. I definitely like drawing Lightning Storm against Dark Magician. We've got Mech Knight. Okay, they're setting. I don't know how you couldn't have possibly fucked that up. You have, what's his name in your hand? Yeah, the set before committing to anything else always gets me. It's such a weird way to play because you're searching spawn trap cards. You don't want me to know which ones are which. So you want to wait until the end and then set. You don't want to set first because now I know if he sets, for example, like an Eternal Soul, I will know where he set it. So, generally not a smart thing to do. Also, I don't know what these cards are, but if it's a Call by the Grave, then it's really useless. But I guess maybe he's doing it because he has like activation windows and he's annoyed with it. So he's like, let me just set this stuff so the game doesn't bother me anymore. Well, it's off to a pretty decent start. We do have Lightning Storm. Like I said, I will be able to get rid of his back row, which is nice. I've considered playing Lightning Storm in our main deck, but the problem is, I don't know how this happens, but we always draw it first, but never second, and then on the follow-up, this card is really, really bad in our deck. It's such a terrible card to draw in our deck, because in our regular deck, we have so many continuous cards. Okay, so this is what the guy ended on. We have Santa Claus and 2 back row. We can out his monster here. We can out his monster anyway. He didn't summon Magician, so he just summoned that. Okay, whatever. Damn, okay. So unfortunately, actually I think it's fine. Now that I think about it, I think it's fine. Okay, so I think we start off with Lightning Storm. We start off with the Lightning Storm spell trap cards. Yep. I was going to say we might not be able to summon the Indigo Eclipse. No, we'll be able to summon Indigo Eclipse. It'll be fine. So we start off with this. We'll see what they have. They could have, Judgment and whatever. Eternal Soul, Judgment, whatever they could have. But like I said, our backup plays aren't bad. He's going to go That's what I told you. He had quick plays that he could have activated, but he set them because he was annoyed with the game doing that. But this is like, he should have just activated this card. Should have activated this, put it on top of his deck. Yeah, he should have done this last turn. This is all doable last turn. Super poly. Oof, good thing I did that. Alright, so I don't think we need a Santa Claus here because Santa Claus doesn't really help much here. So I think we just go with the Sire Reflector package. We'll activate this. We'll see if they have any response. They do not. We'll go Assault Beast. This is the most promising this deck has ever looked. There's a few bricks in hand, but this is honestly not that bad. I should not have summoned this here, but that's fine. Okay. So then we activate this Sire Reflector. Reveal. Special summon this dude back. What do we want to summon? I always end up summoning this guy, the Berserker. I don't know if that's the right decision here, but I literally can make any of these. I can also make this, the Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, which seems like a decent card against Dark Magician. I made this last time. That seems like a decent card. Berserker seems like a decent card. They both seem like pretty decent cards against Dark Magician. I will probably just go with the Berserker though, so I'll probably reduce it by 3. Yeah, they both seem pretty decent. I'll probably just go with this though. Yeah, we'll go with the Berserker. So we'll reduce it by 3, or increase it by 3. And, okay, so now we special summon. I guess we can also go into this, the Excel Synchron, and then summon this back, and then make the level 9, which I think I have, right? Yeah, I could go into Vermilion Tech, and then target, banish a tuner, destroy this. I guess I could do that too, but I think he's probably better in most situations. Okay, good. So we'll do that. We'll summon this right here. We'll summon this right here, and that will allow us to set this card, which will allow us to special summon the Mech Knight. Cool. A lot of interesting plays here that we're able to do. Now we'll activate the Therion Duke, Sire Reflector, attach it back, summon him out. Cool. Like I said, this isn't terrible. This is 2 level 8s. No way. I think we do that. Not now, because we got to go battle phase first, but I think we do that. That's really cool. Okay, wow. Okay, that is just like shockingly synergetic. Okay, so 21. Let's go start with our lowest attacker. This has to destroy a effect monster to get its cool effects. I guess I could have... Is this on monsters only? On monsters, yeah. So I could have Santa Claus there, gain the attack, but I don't think that would have been... That would have had a purpose anyway, because he can only attack on monsters anyway. So he would just gain 1200 attack, but it wouldn't have really changed much. So then, okay, we attack over those guys. Main phase 2. We special summon out the Photon Lord. Why not? Also, just in case he has another Super Poly, it's probably best to do this. And then we'll just summon this here. Okay, wonderful. Honestly, not even that bad. Probably the best this deck has ever performed. Literally, probably the best. The problem is we're playing against Dark Magician. They're not the most, like, monster-heavy deck. So, how many monster effects they're going to be activating, I don't know. I know they're going to activate Rod. So, like, I know that for sure. Draco Berserker, okay, they're going to activate something else. We can also banish that. I can stop that first search. I can stop something else. But, you know, it's not too bad. It definitely is not too bad. Standby phase. Okay. Yeah, without a doubt, this is the best this deck has performed ever. I think these revisions are definitely pretty decent. We do have bricks in hand, but this deck cannot function without bricks. I guess the only thing that would have made this better is if we drew a little Cosmo and then, like, a little Cosmo instead of the Santa Claus. If we drew a little Cosmo, we would have won this duel. Because I could have, let's say we had, like, Sword Troopers, I would have just attacked, tagged out, Cosmo, Delta Shuttle, attack directly. But we play the Santa Claus, I guess, just board breaking, because it is a going second deck. Okay, they're going to summon Rod. I do want to negate this, so I think I will negate, not destroy, just negate this effect. And Berserker, I think we leave Berserker alone for now, because we want to negate this effect so he doesn't get to, like, Eternal Soul or any of the really annoying stuff. I guess we'll detach this just in case, because if we get another Therion, we can actually equip the Therion Duke to a Therion Duke, and then we will have a Therion Duke that has 700 more attacks. So it's 2800, so it's not too bad. So we negate that, that's fine. And like I said, if he activates something in hand, we could just banish it. If he still has the fusion in hand, not the fusion, the ritual monster in hand, I guess we can activate this, banish it, so whatever he searches, his monster will get banished. Okay, I'll activate this. This will allow him to draw. Cool. And is that what he drew? Okay, I don't know. But I guess we'll just activate the Berserker to banish that. So then he'll have to search something else. That's the thing about Dark Magician. They've got a lot of search power. Like, the deck has so much search power. So he's going to search souls and then put that back. Like, it's such an outrageous amount of search power. And then he'll put something back. He can use souls to summon a Dark Magician. Or itself. But, I mean, he doesn't seem... He's not swimming in spell trap cards right now. So I guess he would just summon the Dark Magician. Yep, he just summons a Dark Magician. I don't know what this card is, but it's not Circle, which is good. Because if it was Circle, we'd be in a little bit of trouble if this was Circle. So he's going to summon this dude out in attack mode. Okay. And then he's going to activate... No way. He's going to special summon a Dark Magician. And these people are so lucky. These people are so freaking lucky. You've got to be kidding me. Like, we finally do decently with this, and this fucking guy draws this stupid-ass card. We're so lucky. Okay, okay. We're hopefully we'll figure it out. These people are so, like Dark Magician decks don't even play this shit, but these people online are just so damn lucky every time. But he did set it this turn. He did set it this turn, so at least that's good. So if we can get quickly to like our main phase, destroy all cards your opponent controls. So if he doesn't like activate this in the standby phase, if he lets us get to our main phase, we can possibly Santa Claus. If we Santa Claus, there's a possibility that we can win this, because he needs to have both Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl on the field to resolve this effect. So hopefully he lets us, but something tells me it's just going to trigger everything right away. Because the thing is, in this situation, for him, the smart play for him would be to allow us to summon something, and then, you know, like, the smart thing for him is to allow us to get to our main phase, normal summon, whatever. Perfect. Oh my god, that's so lucky. Okay, so then, yes, we want to special summon this. Yes. We'll tribute the Dark Magician. Right, yes. We'll tribute Dark Magician. He no longer controls what he needs to control. Wonderful. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now we should go to battle phase. Awesome. Okay. So this has 2 attacks on monsters. We can attack over Santa Claus and then attack over this. Which, is that game? 1200? I mean, it clears the board anyway, so whether it's game or not, we have to clear the board. So we'll attack over this. Bam. So we'll gain some attack points, and we do have attacks on monsters again. We'll attack over... Wait a second. Yeah, I think this is going to be game anyway. Okay, so we just attack over this. And then we attack over this. And we leave him at 900 life points. Yeah, I think I just fucked up that math. Okay, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me, but I think I just fucked up that math, because 42... I think I could have just attacked over the Dark Magician. I could have attacked over the Rod, and I would have been fine. I hope I didn't mess that up. Soul Servant. Okay, so Soul Servant can definitely redo this for him. But, I mean, we do have multiple banishes. Palladium Oracle Mahad. Doesn't that activate when it's drawn, right? It activates? If it activates, it can be negated. If it activates, you know, it can be Berserker banished. Yep, we're definitely going to Berserker banish that. I'm not trying to deal with that guy. I'm just going to banish him. I'll save the negate for just in case he drew a Rod or something. So that'll get banished, gone forever. And then we still have a negate. So if he draws something crazy, thank God. Okay, yeah. I think I might have messed up that math there, but oh well. Okay, so here we go. We got some Legacy tickets and Dragon Seeker. Not a great card. Okay, so this guy was playing a 53 card deck. Why 53? Nobody knows. He's playing an Endear package, a Toy Soldier package. He's playing a Blazing Cartesia in here. There's a lot of shit going on. He just like picked like one of a million different cards that he likes. And the Toy Box package, a bunch of fusions, and then of course somehow that was like the luckiest bond between teacher and student of all time. It was so lucky. We almost lost. Okay, let's open a Master Pack. We get to celebrate one of the first career wins of this deck with a Master Pack, which is great. This deck has been a bricky mess for us, but we've we've redone it. This card's pretty good. Cult Wing. So, I mean, this card's good, but we need to figure out a way to special summon it. If we can special summon it, it's actually, like, one of the better Mecha Phantom Beast cards. Roadied Rose Witch, Magic Key card, cool. Magic Key's another, like, very low rarity deck that we could potentially play in the end game. You know, I don't know if this is better than our just general rank 4 deck, but that's pretty cool. Mother Spider, Valkyrie Chariot, Catapult Zone, super rare is Fossil Dyna. That is absolutely insane. That is actually legitimately insane. It's one of the best pulls that we could possibly have pulled ever, and it's limited to 1 now. Well, I should be more excited, but like a giant box just fell on the other side of my room, so I'm looking over there. But no, this is one of the best pulls we could have possibly had. This is essentially another barrier statue, but better in every way. Now, this card is limited to 1 now, so, I mean, 1 is good because it's limited to 1, and it works with Catapult Zone, but we won't be using this. Okay, so this is our Floodgate Turbo deck. Some of you actually in the comments were like, I want to see you play Floodgate Turbo. I really should be more excited for this, but we really haven't been. This literally beats every deck. Like, if we go first and we summon this and we equip it to a Moon Mirror Shield, it literally beats every single deck. It's better than the Barrier Statue because we're not in, like, it doesn't give a shit about the Year of Fire. He's just Fossil Dyna. Nobody can play. So, he's kind of awesome. He goes into the Floodgate Turbo deck. I definitely have to remake this deck. This deck might even get better because now True Draco's just got unlocked. If we're lucky enough to just randomly pull a Masterpiece, that's going to be absolutely insane. But and I've been saying this since the beginning, what we really, really need to pull is like this other stuff in this deck, like Maiden, and especially these 2 cards. Like, we have not been able to pull these 2. They're very low rarity. We just don't pull them. We pull this random stuff. We actually pulled Masterpiece, the the old Masterpiece. We pulled all this other random garbage, but we need to pull is the True Draco Heritage and the True Draco Disciples, because this deck doesn't have any draw power outside of that. I mean, it has like Pot of Prosperity and Card Demise, but like that stuff's like banned or limited and heavily, you know, has a lot of issues. Obviously, if we pull a Masterpiece, that's crazy. I've said from the beginning, this might be the deck that takes us to the end game. It is a very strong deck, and it just got pretty much fully unlocked. This isn't banned anymore, and this is not limited, so the deck is insane. And then we have a lot of continuous cards. We have a lot of spell trap cards. Like, we have a lot of things that work very well, and this Fossil Dyna is just another card that works really well. So we have the Fossil Dyna, which is really good, and now we have we have 2 barrier statues of Fossil Dyna. We have what's that card called? The one that can search either Small World. We also have Moon Mirror Shield, Power of the Guardians. We have so many cards that just protect, and then we have we have things like Blockout Curtain and Decisive Battle of Goganda. And actually, we have that other card, the new card, the Encode or whatever. It's the field spell that we've got is really, really good for the barrier statue or Fossil Dyna deck. Okay, here it is. This card right here, the Ecole de Zone. This card is actually insanely good with the barrier statue. It just basically guarantees you the win if you have the barrier statue or Fossil Dyna, because what this card basically does is when a monster is summoned, the turn player, when a monster is summoned, it gets destroyed, and then a token it basically gets replaced with a token. If you have Fossil Dyna on the field or the barrier statue, they summon anything, it gets destroyed. It attempts to summon a token. It can't, because you can't special summon. The token's dark, so you can't summon like a fire barrier statue, and essentially locks them out of the game, because they can never get a monster on board. They can't special summon. They can't get a normal summon on board, and pretty much like this card plus either the barrier statue or Fossil Dyna it's a guaranteed game unless they have back row removal. But yeah, this is like another like amazing card. This might be the deck that we play, like I said, into the end game. We just keep getting more and more and more and more great cards for it. I guess I'll save it. We might even play it today. A few people, like I said, were like, yeah, I want you to play this. I'm shocked that somebody said that, but okay, fair enough. Okay, we won the coin flip, and I had to choose to go second, which always feels bad, but you have to. What can you do? Our hand's not too bad. Again, it depends on like how strong our opponent's deck is. But this is not, like, unwinnable. The problem with this deck, I'd say, the biggest issue with this deck is that it doesn't generate advantage. That's not going to happen. This is not going to happen. This is not happening. This duel is not happening. This is probably one of the worst decks you could possibly want to play against. Okay, yeah, Silver Castle. Searching for Silver Castle is a little bit weird. Okay, well, I mean, we'll see where this goes. They might be kind of dumb, which is our best bet. If they're a little stupid, we might have a chance here. I mean, they could go... Okay, they're going to go into this engine. Yeah, I don't think we can win this duel, honestly. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what the draw is. Depending on the draw, I'll scoop. Honestly, I should just be scooping any annoying duel right now because we're playing in gold. There's no consequence to losing whatsoever. What a hand, man. What a hand. These people are incredible. What a hand. They never heard of bricking. They've never heard of bricking. Every card does something in his hand. Like, every card serves a purpose. There's no bricks. There's no random, like, card that doesn't do anything. Okay, now he's going to pop a card in our hand. I mean, the only thing I want to keep for sure is Forbidden Droplets. So as long as it's not Forbidden Droplets, I'm happy. Okay, he's going to get this back. Okay, again, I don't have anything. Yeah, Forbidden Droplets is the only one I can't really afford to lose here. Everything else is like, whatever. And of course it's Forbidden Droplets. Of course it is. Of course, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. It had to be Forbidden. I mean, there's a 20% chance, but what can you do, right? What can you do? Man, this guy didn't draw any cards that weren't Labyrinth cards. He drew 5 straight Labyrinth cards. Every card he drew was look, in archetype. Every card he drew except for Trap Trick was in archetype. It's actually insane. That's the best kind of hand you could draw against a deck with no hand traps. That's the best thing you could possibly draw. Not a single card outside of the archetype. The entire thing. He definitely has like ashes and all that stuff, but man, he didn't see any of it. All in archetype. And he's by chance, completely by chance, playing against this Mech Knight. So that's another thing that sucks. Yeah, I didn't draw any spell trap cards. And I can't summon a Mech Knight because he completely, by chance, played around the Mech Knights. I have one summonable monster. One summonable monster, and that's it. He played around Tiamatron and Mech Knight totally by accident. Just by accident. Just like, oh, I'm just going to randomly put this card way over here. Why? Nobody knows. Yeah, this is not a winnable one. Alright, so we won the coin flip again. We chose to go second. The hand's not too bad. I actually need to take out the Plague Spurters. I forgot to take this card. This card shouldn't actually be in here. I knew there was a card I forgot to take out. It was Plague Spreader Zombie. This was a part of the Chaos deck, but I really don't need it anymore. They're playing Dark Magician. This guy might not be an idiot like the last one. So the problem with Dark Magician is these two cards do nothing pretty much against Dark Magician. The second Eternal Soul's on the field, they're irrelevant. This is a decent draw, the Assault Sentinel. This shouldn't even be here, honestly. This should be nowhere near this deck. It really doesn't, the deck doesn't special summon a lot. It needs its normal summon, so this card really doesn't. Never mind, this guy might be a moron too, I don't know. Might be a moron, okay. Okay, Cosmo, good Witch, 1900 attack, good. The Sentinel. Damn it, man. Do I go for the Sentinel play, or do I go for the Good Witch play? I don't even know. I don't even know. I guess I can go Good Witch and then Forerunner. Or I can go Sentinel into a Synchro Monster. This is the problem. This deck it has a normal summon, so like this is completely out of the question. There's like nothing we can really do with that. Man. Decisions. I guess we'll just go for the Cosmo and we'll save the Assault Sentinel. We'll save that for later. We'll just go with this. We'll go to Battle Phase. I can activate the Plague Spreader Zombie, but I mean, there's no benefit to that. So I guess we'll just attack over this, and then, yeah, we'll just attack over this, and then go into the Cosmo Forerunner. Yep, and then we just activate. And I wish we had, what's his name? I wish we drew the branded card that allows us to do other stuff. I wish we drew that branded card, the branded monster. Not the branded monster, the branded spell trap card. The branded regain. I wish we drew that. And then I guess we just go to end phase. Our follow-up's not terrible, honestly. Our follow-up is definitely not terrible. So we do have more destruction, but we're playing against Dark Magician, so it really doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean much because, again, if they have Eternal Soul, everything's unaffected. And it's not like their monsters really matter. There's Eternal Soul. So I guess they can summon Dark Magician. They can set... I don't know why they didn't activate this last turn. I have no idea why they didn't activate this last turn. Horus. See, this will actually beat us. Now, the good thing is Special Hurricane actually beats Horus. So does Lightning Vortex. They both beat Horus. So it's maybe a good thing that I saved some of these resources. I didn't see this coming. I don't know why he didn't set this. I mean, activate this last turn. I don't know why half this stuff these people do is the stuff that these people do. They're absolute, like, some of the things they do is just embarrassing. Like, I understand little mistakes, things you didn't know, but they will just do... They'll make plays that are just baffling. Okay, they're going to special summon... Never mind. They're going to special summon Dark Magician. They do have... I don't... This deck doesn't set any spawn trap cards, so... That card doesn't really do anything, but okay. I mean, it's... Now he's going to go into the Imseti. I'm trying to think, do I survive this? I mean, I probably survive. Raw Sphere mode. This guy loves the show. This guy loves the show. He used to wake up on Saturdays. Happy as can be. This guy absolutely loves the Battle City. Now, Raw Sphere mode, Dark Magician, Horus. This guy doesn't fuck with GX. He doesn't fuck with 5Ds. He's like, no. Yu-Gi-Oh's as good as it gets when there's an Egyptian theme going on. You got Winged Dragon of Raw, Sphere mode, this. I'm like a little bit of shock here. You know, his hand doesn't seem like it was that bad, so I don't know why he ended on so little. Like, he really did. He ended on kind of an underwhelming board, if I'm going to be honest with you. I love how he activates the Dark Magical Circle after he summons the Dark Magician. Which is obviously goofy. That was just okay. I don't know why he did that. He already used... Is this guy like a bot? I don't... Is he a bat or a bot? This is always the question of the day. Are you bat or a bot? Because that was just stupid. I don't even know what to say there. Lightning Storm, please. Nope. Okay. I guess we special summon him out first before we out the board. I guess we can kind of mess around with the board anyway. This is level 8. Damn, we don't have any level 10s. That's another... We have level 10s, but there are some bum-ass level 10s. This is a level 8. Okay. Assault Sentinel, Special Hurricane. I guess we can discard one card, destroy all special summon monsters, and then we can just set the Lightning Vortex in just one of these columns, and then we can summon this just fine. But then he's got the Dark Magical thing. I think it's fine, though. Okay, so I think we special summon him out, because that'll possibly bait out the Dark Magician. He can special summon and then banish this with the Eternal Soul. But I guess he's not. So I guess we just activate the Lightning Vortex. And we will discard this, because that'll have additional utility later. And then we'll destroy... Never mind, I'm dumb. I totally forgot. I just realized the Horus monsters. They need to be destroyed by effects that target. It's on this card, I remembered. It's my fault. Okay, yeah, it's my fault. Not that it would have really like mattered in a huge way, but I should have known that. That's my fault. Okay, so we're gonna activate this. Activate this. Yeah, I should have definitely known that. Because yeah, they can't be destroyed by effects that don't target. Yeah, sort of random, but it's life. What can you do? We'll activate this, and we'll special summon. If we can destroy Eternal Soul, we can maybe do some good here. Assault Beast. Yeah, we'll activate Assault Beast. He's gonna Ash us. Okay. Well, the fine thing is we still do have plays here, so it's not the end of the world. We do still have some plays. So I don't know how much what we were doing matters, but we can go into the Vermilion, and then we can destroy the Eternal Soul. If we destroy the Eternal Soul, it'll blow up the field. But that's if he allows us to get that far, because he can just trigger and then banish this guy, and then we just lose then. Yep, so then we just lose. We simply lose the duel here. Yep, then we just lose. Nothing I can do. I can't follow up with anything. I just kind of lose this duel. Yeah, it sucks. Nothing we could really do there. I mean, yeah, the discard didn't matter. Like, it's not like if I kept that Lightning Storm, it would have mattered. His Dark Magician's unaffected anyway. Okay, so this is the hand we have. We're going second. Again, these hands have been a lot more playable. They're playing Sprights. Obviously, this is annoying, but it'll happen. Yeah, Sprights. We have Triple Tactics, Forbidden Droplets, Cosmo. I just don't think this deck does enough. Like, even with the board breakers we have, it just does not do enough. Because it's like, okay, I summon a Mech Knight. I break his board. And then what? You know, I have no follow-up. All he has to draw in like is like any level 2 monster, and he basically has full combo, and I have a Mech Knight Yellow Star. Like, I can summon Sword Troopers, attack over something, but Forbidden Droplets requires a lot of cost. Tactics is good, but again, it requires a lot. The good thing is he's making Elf for sure. He's going to end on an Elf, and Elf has to be activated in the main phase. So Triple Tactics is like pretty much guaranteed to go off here. So at least that's good. Like, this deck can definitely break boards, but it can break boards that are like kind of like shitty, like the Dark Magician board we play against. It can break that board, but like breaking a good board is going to take a lot more. There he goes into the Live Twin package. This is another good thing. The good thing with the Live Twin package is that it requires, if he does go into the Live Twin package, that he activates stuff in the main phase. Because not this monster, but the extra deck monsters require during the main phase quick effect. Yeah, during the main phase quick effect right here. Yeah, it requires that. So in that regard, you know, it's limited what he can do here. He's going to go into Spright Elf. Again, this is during the main phase effect. So it's cool because it doesn't really play around the triple tactics. And then he's got Lilo Wrap. Yeah, this card seems pretty annoying, the Lilo Wrap. I don't think this card is even in archetype now that I look at it. I think like the artwork is in archetype, but this is not in archetype from the perspective. Like, this is like one of those cards they put the Live Twins on here, but they're not. Just because they put the Live Twins doesn't mean anything. Okay, they're going to go into IP. Another during the main phase effect. Again, if we, you know, Triple Tactics is going to resolve no matter what this duel. Unless he has a Judgment. Okay, it's actually not that crazy of a board now that I look at it. Karakuri is like another good card here because they pretty much will be activating in the main phase. I guess we start off with, again, it's like, unfortunately, he summoned this like weirdly like all over the place. So I can't summon my Mech Knight because he summoned everything in this like odd order here. Everything's like everywhere. Yeah. Everything is weirdly placed. Just scrambled throughout the board. So I guess we summon a monster. We probably just summon a monster that will result in him. We'll just summon it here. We'll just summon a monster here. He probably will have multiple effects to trigger right now. And then whatever he does, we'll triple tactics and you know, make our decision afterwards. Okay, cool. He's going to summon a level 2. I was going to threaten Battle Phase there too if he didn't. Because then he would have activated IP, activated this. Kurikari's live now, which is really good. Kurikari's live. I can threaten Battle Phase and then activate my Kurikari. Cool, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Like I said, I think I can threaten Battle Phase here. Now, Triple Tactics is live and Kurikari's live. We have 2 cards that are live. He's going to activate. Sure, why not? Who cares? Yeah, that's fine. We're going to gain. He's going to lose. We're going to threaten Battle Phase here. We're going to see if he lets us. If he lets us, we attack over IP. If he doesn't let us, then we have a lot of really great plays. Perfect. Perfect. So he's going to activate that. Nope. Nope. No answer from me. Yeah, the crazy thing is if I had a meta deck, this would have been... I would have won 1,000,000%, despite the fact that he went first. Like, even if I had like a subpar meta deck, I would have won. Because we had Triple Tactics, Droplets, and Kurikari. Like, if I just had like a 1-card starter, like, guaranteed I would have won. SP Little Knight, perfect. That will be activating. Okay, you can, by all means, banish my monster. That's fine. Or you could target it, I guess, because I'm not going to let you, but you can target it. So we will chain the Sword Troopers. Perfect. Perfect. And we will go into our Wicked Witch here. Perfect. So we will summon that out. Okay, so now we, you know, made him miss, essentially. And we can go back to the main phase. We can go back to the main phase. Continue to your main phase. Absolutely. We have a lot of plays to make. Of course we're continuing to the main phase. So yeah, first things first, I guess we special summon this out. We special summon this out for sure. And then we'll see what else he's got. Actually, does this activate? No, just special summons, right? Yeah, we'll just special summon this. Before, we don't want to activate anything else, because then he can IP, or SP. So we'll tribute those two. Wonderful. We special summon out our big-ass monster. How much damage is that? 86. Do we even bother with this? I think we bother with this. How could this possibly go wrong, right? Because we can always main phase 2. I don't think there's anything really that we can... We already wasted our normal summon. I don't think we fuck with it. I don't think we activate something stupid and then lose the duel. Wow, I can't believe we beat that. I can't believe... That's probably the best deck that we've ever beat with this deck. That's incredible. Okay. That is, like, actually incredible. That was honestly one with a bunch of just... It was just going second staples, like, just kind of won us that duel. It wasn't even really his cards. That was the best duel we've ever won with this deck. It's almost actually impressive. Okay, a quick edit to the deck. Like I said, I'm going to take out this Plague Spreader because I don't think it actually helps in this particular version of the deck. I'm going to keep reducing things, but that was honestly a clean win against a deck that's actually, like, really good. Okay, let's open another Master Pack. Hopefully this one has potentially True Dracos, although Fossil Dine is probably the best True Draco card we could have pulled. Probably better than the regular True Dracos. Gravekeeper Spiritualist is actually really good because that actually opens up Gravekeepers for us. This is the Fusion Monster. It basically, you need Necro Valley in the field. We have that, but only one copy. You can Fusion Summon a Spellcaster, a Spellcaster from your extra deck using this card as material. And we also have the Supernaturalist. So we have this. The problem is we have everything in low quantity. And we have one of this, and now we have one Supernaturalist or Spiritualist. That's an issue. Also, we've never pulled this other dude, the one that's we haven't pulled Recruiter, which is like kind of important, but more importantly, we haven't pulled let me go to related cards on this. We haven't pulled, where is he, this guy, the Commandant. We haven't pulled him, so until we pull more of him, we can't really do that. Is that a Pride, Plunder Patrol, Void, Jester, Lords, not terrible in a level 1 deck. Gains 1,000 for each card in the spell and trap card zone. Well, it's the only monster on the field. I mean, this potentially could be a decent attacker in the True Draco deck. It actually can be, because you summon this out and you've got like 3 floodgates. And yeah, if you have 3 floodgates or 4 floodgates, you summon this dude, he's 4,000 attack. It's not the worst card. If this card's the only card in your monster zone, okay, that's not bad. Again, this is another card that seems like it's actually kind of decent with that field spell. The encode field spell or whatever, because if we just like summon him, set 5 pass, and then our opponent attempts to play, their monster gets destroyed, it passes back to our turn, we just attack with like a monster that's 5,000 attack. It actually doesn't seem that bad. Notorious Stag Beetle, Hermit of Prophecy, I've read that, not good. Steamroid, definitely not good. So actually 2 kind of decent cards here. Okay, I was about to drop the deck because I was like, oh, we're losing too much, but like, bro, we're 2-2. We're really not even doing that bad with this deck. I'm actually kind of happily shocked. We're not doing that bad with this deck. That extra draw is nice. We have a lot of powerful going second cards. We're not playing hand traps, so we don't lose to stuff like call by and stuff. Our opponent, yeah, like we're 2-2 with it. I would have never imagined that we would be 2-2. What the hell is this eyeball? Target an earth, reduce it by 1. Wow. That's a cool looking card. That's a nifty looking card. I can't say I've ever seen this. Reduce it by 1. You can use this effect up to twice per turn. So you can make this level 1 or level 2 or level 3. I guess he's doing it twice. Okay. Where did this card come out? This is a really cool looking card. Just like eyeballs that are just like falling out of the sky. Wonderful. Okay. Let's see. This is potentially a bot. I guess we'll find out. He might be a bot. He might not. It's probably a bot. But this we haven't played against bots in a long time. Like I know we played against bots last episode, but generally we actually haven't been playing against bots. This hand is really good. We always draw the most insane, amazing hands against the freaking bots. I don't think I even need the Lightning Storm. Just 500 attack. I think we just save the Lightning Storm. Although the second to activate this Branded Regain. No. We'll save it because of the Lightning Vortex. So we'll have a discard. So we'll activate Branded Regained. Awesome. Look, we draw the most insane hands against bots. Like, absolutely beautiful hand. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hand. Why can't we draw this kind of a hand against a regular deck? So I guess we just go to battle phase. Attack the Flying Eyeball. Yeah, attack the Flying Eyeball, attack this. And then this is again like a really good hand. We activate the Cosmo Sword Troopers. Special summon out the Dark Lady, which is actually a monster negate, but we also get to trigger the effect of Branded Regained. This is our very little draw engine in the deck, but it does work actually with Cosmos really, really well. That's a great draw, but that will not be used this turn because it physically cannot. That is, again, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. And then our follow-up's not even bad. We have a 1-card Synchro 6 through 8. And then we have Lightning Storm and Lightning Vortex. So it's a really good follow-up. And we have a negate on board and a monster that can dodge. And if we banish something, we can shuffle it back and draw. Like, this stuff's really not bad. This is actually, you could argue, is kind of good. And then if we draw a higher level Cosmo, we can tag this one out into that one. We have a negate. This is arguably impressive. He's going to summon out Ice Knight, which we actually have this dude. This card's not bad either. If we ever draw or pull, the Kraken, Kraken, we can actually finally use this card. But this gives you an extra normal summon of a water. So he's not too bad. He's going to attack. He's definitely a bot. But, I mean, the bot games sometimes are good because it lets you kind of see the ceiling of your deck, which is kind of cool. Sometimes you can't really see the ceiling of a deck because you get interrupted 5-6 times. But in a bot game, sometimes you can actually see what your deck can do. You know, assuming there's no interruptions. You get to see the best that your deck can accomplish. But at the same time, we have Lightning Storms and Lightning Vortexes that we're not using. Book of a Lunar... I forgot I was playing that. I haven't drawn it in so long. Okay, I guess we just... let's see again. We'll just kind of keep going here. See what more the deck can do. Psy Reflector. We'll, you know, add this. Our Synchros, again, are pretty decent. We've pulled some pretty decent Synchros, but I don't even know which ones to really... Usually the best one in this variant is definitely this Tenyi dude. He's usually the best dude to play. But, you know, we'll see. Is there a way we can trigger our own card? I don't know. Activate Psy Reflector, reveal, special him out. Yeah, I think we should go with the usual. We'll just summon out the Assault Beast. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is another card that I haven't gone into. I guess we have a few different options. We can go into the Vanadium card. We can go into the Cloud Beast. We can go into this. We can go into this dude, actually. The Excel Synchron. I can just go 1 and 2 to go into the Excel Synchron. And the Excel Synchron can actually special summon a level 1 tuner back for free. So I guess if we want to fill the graveyard even more, we could do that. Special summon him back. Yeah, special summon him back. His effect is once per turn, so we can't use it again. But then we can, again, special summon into something else, which I guess is pretty decent. We can also go into Borload. We can go into the number 90 Galaxy. That's pretty cool, too. That's pretty nifty. Because if we do this route, what we can do is we can summon him out, and then we can just save this for next turn. So going forward, it's actually not bad. It's actually not terrible. So I guess we'll go with this. Not bad. Honestly, not even that bad. So I guess we should go to battle phase here. Again, we could flex against the bots because there's not a lot going on. But maybe the ceiling of this deck is just a bit higher than we perhaps imagined it first to be. Okay, so we got some more legacy packs. There it is. And we've got this attacking directly double Queen Girl. Alright, this is our, I guess, the new bot that they're just a bunch of random crap that is probably unsummonable. This is what our previous opponent was playing, which is a Live Twin, Evil Twin deck. Definitely better than our deck. Like 100% better than our deck. And I wouldn't even say that they bricked. They pretty much went full combo, but we just cooked them. Like we really did. We just drew really, really good board breakers, and we absolutely destroyed these people. All right, let's open up another master pack. I'm kind of like, this deck is 3 and 2. It's at 60%. It's doing way better than I thought it would. We did play against the bot, but you know, Tachyon, Chaos Trap Hull. This card is actually insane if it goes off. This card is insane. So if a face-up Galaxy XYZ monster you control is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster, or by an opponent's card effect, and sent to the graveyard, destroy as many face-up cards your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, banish them. That seems insane, and we do obviously have Photon Lord, but this only works with Galaxy XYZ. Yeah, Photon Lord or Galaxy Photon Dragon. This card seems absolutely insane. Like really, really, really good. And we can add it back, but adding it back during the draw phase, instead of conducting during your draw phase, if this card's in your graveyard, instead of conducting your normal draw, you can banish this card, target one Galaxy XYZ monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Wow, that's actually not bad. Wow, I'm kind of considering playing that for a regular deck. It seems like it'd be one of those cards that are like, if we don't summon Photon Lord, it ends up being like a massive brick for us. But that actually doesn't seem too bad. If I'm going to be like serious, it doesn't seem that bad. We've got double-edged sword. I don't know why this is a UR. I know what this does, but I don't know why this is a UR. 2,000 attack. Both players take any damage involving the card. If you take 2,000 or more damage, send this card to the graveyard. I mean, I have no idea why this is a UR. I mean, I guess they just really, really wanted to get some money out of the Mekanko players, but we could probably equip that to a barrier statue. Again, 2,000 attack onto a barrier statue. It's pretty good. I mean, 2,000 attack is a lot. Fossil Dyna barrier statue, a 3,200 barrier statue, a 3,200 Fossil Dyna. It's actually not terrible. We both take damage, but I guess if you have the Fossil Dyna equipped with a double-edged sword and you just attack, they're like defense position monster and attack, directly with something else, it actually might be half decent. Mekanko right next to the other Mekanko card. Okay. Timebreaker, Blaze Falcon, and Scale Bomber. Wow. It's a pretty good card. More for our insect pile. We really have to look at this insect pile because I say that, but then our payoff for insects is shit. We don't have a payoff. We just have like a lot of good starters and like just kind of like just general starters. Our payoff is like non-existent. Like what we just kind of like would we summon like a link to? It's just not much. But double-edged sword is definitely interesting. Okay, so I intended fully to play this deck today, but maybe we'll just throw this in there. I fully intended to play this deck today, 100%. I was convinced. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go play. I'm like, oh, this psychic deck, the Cosmo psychic deck's not gonna work out, and then I'll just like clean up this deck, and then I'll play this for today. And then the Cosmo psychic deck is actually like doing half decently today. So now we just kind of keep filling up this Floodgate Turbo with potential cards, and I don't know whether I'm gonna play it or not. But I mean, this always seems like a decent deck. Yeah, this seems like a decent deck. And then we have a few other things to take a look at. We have the Diamond 2 deck, which honestly, this seems like a decent card. The Chaos Trap Hole seems like a decent card. I might lean more into the Photon stuff all around. Here's the problem with the Photon stuff, because somebody in the comment section has said that before. He wanted me to lean into like the Photon stuff. The problem with the Photon stuff is like we definitely have some good Photon cards. We have Galaxy Cleric, we have Photon Advancer, Galaxy Summoner, we have Brave, Emperor's good. So we definitely have some good cards. We have some level 4s that aren't bad. Galaxy, this guy's pretty good. Star Leech, Photon Lord, this is not good. We are missing a lot though. We're missing Galaxy Photon, it's like the main dude. Galaxy Photon Dragon we're missing. What am I? Photon Thrasher. I guess we gotta go to a card that branches the whole archetype. There we go. So this is looking at everything. We definitely have some good stuff for sure. We have multiple of those guys. We have Photon Caesar's not that great. Galaxy Brave's not bad. We have Afterglow, which is pretty good. We're missing the main guy, which is the Photon Dragon, which makes like the ship go around. We do have a lot of good stuff. We have Photon Sanctuary, but we don't have the Link Monster to help pay off with that. You need the Link Monster. I don't know why he's not here, but here he is. We need him. He's an ultra rare. So we are missing a lot of stuff. We have like a Cellite and that, and like we have a few decent cards. We have the new card, the Galaxy 100, which is actually a great card again, but I just don't have like, it lets me send, but I don't know how much that really helps. And then we've got Photon Change and multiple Eternal Galaxies. And now we have this Chaos Trap Hole, which is actually kind of decent. We also have the number 62, but yeah, I don't know if we can ever really make that. It's 3 level 8 light monsters. But we do have this other stuff. Namely the number 90. I don't know if we can ever really play this pure, because it is a very high rarity deck. It would always have to be mixed with something else. Chaos Trap Hole is definitely like under consideration though. Okay. We lost the coin flip. Our opponent chose for us to go first. This hand is literally unplayable. It's unplayable going first. You can't, there's nothing to do. Set pass is probably the best thing that we've got. There's no darks or lights in graveyard. You know what? Maybe he'll activate a light or a dark, maybe. But this is the best I've got. Wow, this is. I mean, the deck isn't meant to go first, and the entirety of the game, like the entirety of the time that we've been playing Master Duel, going first has been like the only option for most people. So now there's a very popular going second deck. Here it is. Alright, and there's no point to Forbidden Droplets this. He Forbidden Droplets the next card, not this. And if he has that, we've already lost, technically. Yeah, we've already lost if he's got this. We've already lost. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much I can really do here. I'm going to try my best, but there's not much I can do here. He's going to go into Pydra. Okay, he's going to activate Pydra. I think I have to activate Forbidden Droplets here. So I think we just send this and send this. Yeah, I think we just send these two. Next turn, maybe we bluff something out. I don't think there's much we can do here. I think we have to commit to negating both. Negating one would be pointless, so I think we have to negate both. If we negate both, they can still synchro summon to the level 7. But they can't do the quick effect during the battle phase synchro summon, so they can't stack up a bunch of direct attacks or anything like that. Yeah, they're going to do that. Okay, well, what can you do? So they're going to synchro summon probably the 7. Yep, Biden. He's going to summon this dude. He can't do the quick effect. He can special summon back, but again, there's nothing I could have really done about this. Actually, I think we just lose now, because if he just summons the Chandra, we lose. Yeah, he summoned. Yeah, it's over. That's more than enough damage. That sucks. Like I said, he just happened to make us go first, which resulted in a loss. Okay, this hand again is not terrible actually. We've got a Salt Beast in it, which is not great, but it's not a terrible hand. He's playing Raid Raptors. We lost this duel. This duel is not going to be winnable. This is going to go on for another 4 or 5 minutes, and then I can't beat a monster that's unaffected by everything. Honestly, I just can't. I cannot beat a monster that's unaffected by everything with this deck. I don't think I have any outs to a monster that's unaffected by everything. What's the best case scenario for me? I have Warlord, which I guess is decent, but it's not enough to beat a monster unaffected by everything. Maybe we can use Berserker to attack something and then gain attack points, but his monster's like 4,000 attack. This into Forerunner's not enough. This isn't enough. This isn't enough. The draw has to be insane. Honestly, I don't think we're winning this. Again, we're in gold. This I don't believe is enough. Okay, so occasionally from time to time we turn to the dark side, and today happens to be one of those days. This is the deck we're playing. I got it down to 43 cards. There's 3 cards that maybe I will cut. The 3 cards are Gravity Bind, the Zone, and Messenger of Peace. I want to see if they pull their weight first. If these 3 don't pull their weight, they're out. There's a 40 card deck, slim, but like I said, I'm gonna give these 3 a try. As far as other stuff, I gotta edit. I just realized I gotta add some stuff to the Magistus package. Let me go to related cards, because there's Magistus stuff that I haven't added in a while because I didn't own it at the time when this was pulled, actually. So I can pull that. Because this extra deck we're not using, so we might as well have all of the possible targets for this stuff. So we'll add those things, and then we'll look at the Fallen of Albaz stuff too. And did we pull some new ones? Of course, Springans. Why'd I click that one? Okay. Fallen of Albaz. Again, I clicked the wrong thing. Let's do this. And it's every fusion card ever. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I think we have all the Fallen of Albaz cards that we could possibly have. So we're fine. So we'll just cut some random things. We're never going to summon this. We're never going to summon this. We're down to 15. Perfect. We just won the coin flip. This is another deck that I would say generally has not been enough. And this hand is not looking the best. Obviously, we didn't draw the Barrier Statue or the Fossil Dino or any of that stuff. So the fear is if you don't draw that or Floodgate, things can go very badly. We did draw this stuff. I guess we can block out curtains, like whatever. I don't want to equip Power the Guardians. It really doesn't do anything in this situation. I can equip it to this, but I don't think that's really good enough. So I think we just pass, honestly. This is not an imposing board in any way. This is actually quite underwhelming. I probably should cut a few more cards and get it down to the number that I needed to. Maybe cut one of the True Draco monsters, one of the extras he's setting. I mean, this is... Never mind. He's playing Ancient Gear. This is one of the central starters to the deck. He already set a card. You can't set for the rest of the turn when you activate this. For the rest, that's why he set. So this guy, for the first time, makes sense why he set. Wyvern. No, you don't stop Wyvern. What you stop is the Golem, the Ancient Gear Golem. That's the guy that you stop, not Wyvern. Wyvern is not a major concern. The Ancient Gear Golem is a major concern. Yeah, I probably can stand to cut a few things in this deck. Or I should say the Dark Ancient Gear Golem is the card that you cut. We'll activate the Ogre. He'll activate his Ancient Gear box. So he'll shuffle the deck. We'll see what we can banish. It actually matters with this deck what you banish too. It's like a significant, like, it matters. It actually does matter what cards you banish. Okay, he's going to add a statue. Okay. And he already did normal summon. But he could do something else. Ancient Gear Golem is probably the card we're going to banish. Never mind, he's playing 2. Okay, so this guy's playing all the bricks. Normally I would banish this because it's a one-of. And if you banish this, it doesn't give your opponent the opportunity to have the double normal summon on this effect. But shockingly enough, he plays 2. So I can't banish that. Hunting Hound. This guy's got, I mean, he's playing a 60 card deck. He's got all kinds of goofy ratios. I guess I'll just banish that. Commander, on the off chance that he was only playing 1, but he probably isn't. And he's going to activate, okay, I didn't see that coming. He's going to activate Clockwork Knight, which is actually really good against us. This is another card that we've wanted to pull for a very long time. He's going to Ancient Gear Fusion, which lets him fuse the stuff he has in his hand and on the field right now, because he doesn't have an Ancient Gear Golem in play. Hopefully he can't make the guy that's 4 monsters and can attack everything. That would suck. But if he does, he does. I didn't equip the Power of the Guardians because I did not expect... Is that another Ancient Gear Golem? An Ultimate Pound. He's going to summon the Megaton. Ancient Gear Golem, dude. Okay. Well... That kind of sucks. Okay. So we'll wait till he declares an attack. We'll put Chaining on. This card is really dangerous. Clockwork Knight is like outrageous. Oh yeah, I can't activate anything anyway. It's Ancient Gears. That's right, it actually is relevant. So we can save our monster and that gets saved. He can attack all monsters. Actually, does he have multiple attacks for every Ancient Gear Pound, right? He has less attack than I do. I don't even know why he's doing this. Maybe he has something I don't know about. No, we don't want to activate anything. Blockout Curtain to protect his monster. No, thank you. So we'll just let his monster get destroyed. A little bit of a weird move there. Okay, so this we can't actually activate in the damage step because we're playing against Ancient Gear, so it actually does matter. Magical Broker. Yeah, I gotta cut down these monsters. I definitely have to cut down these monsters. So we'll activate Power of the Guardians on this dude. We'll definitely activate that. I think what we do is we summon Magical Broker. I don't have any continuous cards, but it's better to have them on the field than not. So at least we get to do some damage. I would love to have this Clockwork Knight card. It really would make a huge difference. If this card attacks, your opponent can't activate Spell Trap card. If this card attacks. So I can attack him. And then I can activate Spell Trap cards. Okay, perfect. So we'll declare an attack. And then this will activate, but also we have the ability to activate this, but also we have the ability to activate Forbidden Droplets. So there's a few different cards that can all activate. Because he is not attacking, I'm attacking. So we'll go ahead and banish. We'll gain some attack. Banish 5. Or look at 5. I want him to draw the Ancient Gear Golem. That shit is not doing anything. So I'm perfectly fine with him drawing that. Oh shoot, he's going to summon an Ancient Gear. Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem after this. That's dangerous. I should have thought about that. That's dumb. So I guess we banish this. He's going to be able to summon an ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. And I guess we go with Forbidden Droplets here. We will send Ignis Heat. Yeah, I should not have even... Cross-Dimension Duel. Wow, I did not expect that. I did not expect Cross-Dimension Duel. Yeah, I mean, I guess we attacked directly. That was, like, shocking. Okay, This guy's playing, like, all of the weird cards. Damn, Cross-Dimension Duel. This shit's coming back with 6,000 attack. I think I lost. Crap. I did not expect this. I guess we lost. No, this is insane today. We've been playing against all the stupidest cards you've ever seen that I always say in like I'll do tier lists on some of these videos and I'll be like, this card sucks. And then today they just happen to be drawing them. Yeah, I think we lost this one for sure. It doesn't matter what I banish. His monster at 7100 attack, so it doesn't actually matter what I draw. So I think we just move on to the next duel. It doesn't matter what happens. If he just attacks me, I lose. Okay, so this is our opponent's deck. It is the definition of Brick City. This deck is... I don't know how these people do it. 3 Hunting Hounds, but only 1 copy of Ancient Barrier Statue. He's playing Ancient Gear Soldier. I wouldn't dream of playing this card. It's terrible. He's got only 2 copies of Wyvern, but again, he's got Soldier. He's actually only got 1 copy of the Commander, so banishing that out of the 60 card deck, actually, he's got Engineer, the level 5. He's got that guy. He's got Blowback Dragon and Barrel Dragon, 3 copies of Golem, 2 copies of Ultimate Golem, Desperado, 1 copy of Dark Golem. There was no, like, I was trying to think logically. How do I beat this guy's deck? The logic is idiotic because this guy is playing a deck that is like, you can't play logically against these people. Ancient Gear Drill is a drill. Drill, Workshop. You got Tank. Ancient Gear Tank. Fist. Why didn't he draw this garbage against us? Why do you have to draw this perfect hand against us? This is a disaster. And somehow we lost. No, he's seriously. And he's got Ancient Clockwork Knight. Like the one of, and he drew it. He's insane. Okay, let's edit down the deck a little bit. I want to get rid of a monster for sure. I want to reduce the monster count if I can. Magical Broker's so good in theory, but then we just draw these like... you know what's great? We don't even have that many equip spells. We just happen to draw our equip spell and our quick play. We have... in the entire deck, we have 2 equip spells, or 4 equip spells, 2 quick plays. We draw equip plays and quick... and, you know, no continuous cards whatsoever, despite all of this area being continuous spells. Sometimes we get these stupidly unlucky draws, and it makes me, like, rethink the deck, when in reality, I shouldn't even be touching anything. It was just one bad hand. Okay, we have another duel here. Let's see. We won the coin flip again. How does this happen, bro? How does this happen? 90%. The deck is majority spell trap cards, bro. How does this happen? I don't even play that many monsters. I just cut a monster. How does this happen? I don't even have that many monsters to even be drawing this many monsters. I almost drew every monster in my deck. It's insane. How does this always happen? And now it's like our board is just trash right now. Like, in theory, this shouldn't be happening. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. I drew almost every monster in my entire deck. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Like, you can't even make that up. I drew almost every single monster in my entire deck. Bistials. On my 1 light monster. Oh, man. Sometimes you can't do anything about luck that is this bad. That is insane. We drew almost every single monster, but not the Fossil Dyna, not the Ignis Heat. No, none of those. I mean, not the Barrier Statue. We drew almost every monster in our deck. And now he's gonna go. He's playing Dragon Link. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything that we can stop here. I don't think Dragon Link. Yeah, I don't think we can really prevent anything that's going to happen right now. One Forbidden Droplets is not going to change this in any way. There's not any one card that I can activate. I mean, unless there's 2 monsters at one time that I need to... It's going to summon him back. And then he's going to summon back the Red Eyes. Okay. I mean, I can negate this, but like for what purpose, you know? Because then he can just go... What is he gonna... He's gonna summon back the Red Eyes Metal Dragon. Yeah, you can just go into like... Dragoonity Knight. The Dragoonity Knight dude, I forget his name. And then search Dragon's Ravine and then send. But I don't like have anything better really to negate later on. This is... He's got the... I guess the question is, he used his normal summon, so his Striker Dragon, is he gonna have some? Okay, so we'll just activate because we really don't have another play anyway. So we'll just activate this. Again, we just got really, really unlucky with our draw here. We drew like almost, how many monsters we drew? Like 40% of the monsters in our entire deck. It's actually kind of crazy. He's gonna cross out Designator, and my decision was irrelevant. So we have 3. That's insane. I'm in shock that I still somehow drew that many monsters. I just, like, dude, how does that even happen? How does that even happen? I cut monsters, I cut monsters, I cut monsters, and I draw nothing but monsters. Okay, I will once again cut a monster, right? I'll cut a Magical Broker out of the deck. Even though I think it should be in there. I'll cut one out. At this point, it's 12 monsters and all of these other cards. I'll even cut another... I don't want to cut him because you kind of need him. Because we already cut one. I might cut in Endymion, but he's kind of good. I was thinking about a Cashier Ogre. It's insane. I'm down... I'll leave it at this, but look, 12 monsters. So we should not be drawing 4 or 5 monsters. Okay, we won the coin flip. Hopefully it pays off. Double Endymion. You can't. I don't even know what to say. Like, this isn't even like terrible, but like, I guess I'll take it. At least we drew some spell and trap, like trap cards. At least we drew some of those, so we can actually like play and do stuff now. But that is just we can't get a barrier statue no matter what we do. What's funny is I was about to cut in Endymion too. I was considering cutting. He has a droll. Is that what this guy has? A droll. I guess we can't draw off the Endymion. Yep, set 3 pass, can't draw. Why is he playing Droll? I don't know. I don't know why he's playing Droll. There's a lot of decks Droll sucks against. You generally, in a best of 1 format, don't want to play Droll. This guy said I'm going to play Droll. Okay, he's playing Branded. I don't have a Floodgate, I just have Interruptions, but I guess... The cool thing is Gravity Bind is very good against this deck. No, they're not attacking. Fusion Deployment is fine. That's fine. We have decent interruptions, actually. I wish we didn't have 3 Endymions, but we have decent interruptions. Again, like, we have cards that should win us the game. We just don't really draw them. This is another deck that, like, in theory, could be the deck that takes us to the end, but if I draw like this, it's not taking us anywhere. It's not even taking us to Platinum. Let alone the end, let alone a master. I mean, this is just terrible. To play this little quantity of monsters, but then open hands of just all monsters. You're going to activate this to grab something he sent, which is the Branded Lost. I think Branded Lost actually plays around... Yeah, I think Branded Lost actually plays around the Judgment, so I won't be able to stop the next card. Cannot be negated. Also, your opponent can activate cards or effects. So if I... Damn, this sucks. If he has a Branded Fusion, I can't do anything about it. Like, these people have been playing around us so perfectly with these annoying-ass cards. Yeah, if I don't Judgment this, the next thing will just Judgment. I mean, man... I guess we kind of have to Judgment this, otherwise we won't be able to stop anything going forward. If I don't Judgment this, then going forward he'll just be able to activate Branded Fusion without repercussions. Although he will be able to do that anyway, but I guess now we can like use the effect of Fiendish Chain to slow things down. So if he activates Branded Fusion and he summons a monster, we can Fiendish Chain that monster. Super poly. You have something here, and the target is this for your targets? Oh yeah, he can super poly his own board. I was like, my Endymion? Okay, a light monster plus this. This is very resource intensive just to run into a Fiendish Chain. Yep, Sanctifier can't be targeted. Never mind. Never mind. Can't summon that. Alright, so we got to put Chaining on. End of main phase. Okay, now we activate. Don't attack yet. Okay, there we go. So now we'll flip the Gravity Bind. So now he's stuck under this. I can't Fiendish Chain again. It wants me to Fiendish Chain. I cannot Fiendish Chain. It'll just do nothing. So now we need to draw a barrier statue or something. Ignis. This is unreal. The amount, we just keep drawing monsters. We just simply keep drawing monsters. It's like shocking to me. We just keep drawing monsters. I guess we equip. He's going to quick effect target 2, special summon. I guess he could special summon. Yeah. He can fuse and stuff. Droll. He's going to give me a Droll. I guess I can tribute Droll. Again, I can't be targeted. Why that's on this card, I don't know. The good thing is at least we don't have anything to... I don't know why he didn't summon something he can fuse with. But that's him, I guess. So we'll attach this. That way our monster's pretty beefy. And then he's going to activate the effect of Fusion Summon. Okay, he's going to discard Call By. I don't even know what this guy's going to special summon here. I can Fiendish Chain this if I want to. And then just... Yeah, I can Fiendish Chain this, but I still don't have an out to this Albion. Yeah, because I contribute this. I still don't have an out to the Albion. He sunk a lot of resources into this. If I just draw a card that can out Albion, I could probably win this duel. Yeah, because if I Fiendish Chain here, I contribute it for... What's his name? I'm so curious. What is this guy even going to Fusion Summon into? I mean, I guess this is not... That's fine. I think I'll let him Fusion Summon, because I don't even know... What's there... I guess he can use Summon Mirror Jade, maybe? Mirror Jade is probably... Nah, you know what? I will negate this. Thinking about it, I don't want him to summon Mirror Jade, because right now he can summon Mirror Jade. I'm not trying to deal with a Mirror Jade. Because the Mirror Jade can do the non-targeting banish, and even if I negate it, it can send for cost, so I'm not trying to deal with that right now. Okay, so we have a few different plays here. We can summon something from the extra deck and just start stacking up. Actually, we can go for Link plays here. That's probably the best thing that we can do. Actually, yeah, I think Link plays would actually be the best. Okay, I'm going to activate this. And I'm going to destroy this one because I can't use it anymore. Curse of Aramasir. I guess we put this back because we don't need 3 million of them. We can activate this to summon a token. We can special summon out... Does this eat our... To tribute summon this card, tribute a continuous instead of a monster. We still don't have continuous True Draco Spell Trap cards. I guess we can go into this, dude. And then... I guess we can go maybe into a Time Thief. Because, oh yeah, Time Thief. Ah, man, I forgot to update some of this stuff. Okay, so I can go into Time Thief. Time Thief can still attack because Gravity Bind prevents other things from attacking. But it doesn't stop Time Thief from attacking. So we can still summon this out. He can attack just fine. Just go to battle phase, and then we can attack over this without any issues. So we can attack over that. So Sanctifier is the only thing left. Screw him. I think we just activate the Curse of Aramasir. Can't really use it for anything right now, but we can't change the battle position of this because this just got summoned. I think we just pass, and we just start stacking up on a Time Thief. He's got one card. He can special summon every turn, which is probably the scariest aspect of all of this. And now I have a Dark Monster, but... Yeah, other than that, I think we're okay. We're okay, other than that. So he's gonna brand it in red. What a draw. Okay, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what he gets. Be nice if I got a trap card, but... Knowing my luck, we are not getting a trap card. At least he doesn't have a ton of... A trap card. Okay. Okay, I think we've got a nice play here. Okay, so he's going to summon this. He can't activate the effect because he doesn't have any cards to discard. He can't... Battle phase won't do anything. Battle phase, yeah, he can't attack. Gravity Bind. Okay, cool. And then main phase 2, end phase. Okay. Let's activate the effect of Time Thief Redoer. We'll detach the trap card. And nothing else, just that trap card. Put this back on the top of his deck. We finally outed it. Well, back to our turn. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, we've got this... We just keep drawing monsters, okay. We are the kings of drawing monsters. I would summon Ignis, but he doesn't really do anything. He can add something back, whatever. He's going to put back Branded Lost. That's fine. He's going to add Branded Lost back to hand. Okay. I'm going to grab a monster off the top. Bestial Baldrike. Okay, so we can definitely tribute this Droll. It's not doing shit. So we could summon this dude out. Or we could summon this dude out. I guess this guy floats. Yeah, because this guy floats. So I guess we'll summon him out. Yes. Tribute a monster. Yes. Tribute Droll and Lockbird. Summon this out. And then we can also activate the Armiseer card, discarding the Ignis Heat. Your side of the field. Yes. And he loses. Wonderful. You know, it's crazy we won that, and we didn't even go into like the barrier statue or anything or fossil dino. We just kind of just played shit. That was actually more shocking. I didn't even expect to really use the extra deck at all in this deck, but I guess we got to rethink our extra deck now that we've actually had to go into it. Okay, so now we have some goals in terms of what we want to pull. We've always had goals, but you know, it's just generally been like, oh, I want a good card. Now it's like we have certain archetypes we want to pull. We're trying a lot of different things. Queen of Thorns, Magician of Hope, Guardian, Rika, Spirit, Archbrave, and Volcanic Inferno. Almost had a royal flush of cards we already have. Volcanic Inferno is a decent card, but we'd need a lot of Volcanics for that. Archbrave is decent. I mean, these are all decent. Rite of Spirit's decent, but you need a lot of Gravekeepers. Nothing here is bad, but nothing here is usable. Okay. Our opponent chose for us to go first. I imagine they're probably playing Tenpai. This hand is, again, somehow we just don't seem to... we haven't drawn a single continuous spell yet. Other than, well, I guess we drew Fissure. We can tribute. I guess we just leave this like this. I think we just go set, and then just pass. Yeah, I think we just end on that. I guess we could have summoned the drawer... whatever this guy's name is. We could have summoned him, equipped him with a Moon Mirror Shield, but honestly, this isn't the worst. Necro Valley's pretty decent. Dimension Fissure's pretty decent. We just gotta hope they don't have mass back row removal, otherwise we lose. We do play the outs of the mass back row removal, but, you know, you'd have to see it. It's playing Cyber Dragon. Okay, so these two cards are very good against Cyber Dragon. And I basically just have to save my negate for the one that special summons from the one that pops ball trap cards, that sends materials, that sends monsters from the deck and then pops ball trap cards. I just got to save my stuff for that. Core, okay. Yeah, he can add whatever cyber spell trap card. I don't really care. Our follow-up's really good. Anything that leaves the field's getting banished. That's awesome. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good for now. I'll let him do this. Anything, like I said, that leaves the field is getting banished, which is wonderful. Nothing is pretty much... His graveyard is sealed because of Necro Valley. Even if he manages to summon something crazy, it's good. Yeah, this is... and he's playing the Cyber Dark package. This is really good, actually. This is really, really good for us. As normal Cyber Dragons, Dimension Fissure is really good against, but with Cyber Dragons with the other package, it's even better. I guess he can special summon out any Cyber Dragon regular or heal and all of those. He's going to summon regular Cyber Dragon, okay. That's fine, again. When these leave the field, they're banished, so he can't use the graveyard effect of this. He can't add this back with the little guy, the level 2, or the level 1. He can't add this back with Hertz. So once these get banished, they really do get banished forever. It's an activate Power Bond. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, Power Bond is not the end of the world. It's definitely not. Whatever he fuses into, I can cut that monster down a little bit with the Forbidden Droplets. He's going to make, yep, Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, which is expected. He's going to activate this effect, targeting this, which I can negate. And this, I'm going to go ahead and activate the Forbidden Droplets. What do I send to the graveyard? I guess I can send Dimension Fissure to the graveyard. I can send Moon Mirror. I guess I kind of have to send Moon Mirror here. Actually, I can send Necro Valley, because this will allow me to special summon the next thing. Yeah, I guess actually Necro Valley might be the best card to send, because then I can summon this next turn and then equip it with Moon Mirror. So I actually think Necro Valley might be the best card to send, because right now he doesn't have a graveyard anyway. So I guess we just activate Forbidden Droplets. negate this effect. And that will be cut in half, effect negated. And you can't send... Oh, does this send for cost? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. That doesn't... That's good. Okay, now he's going to do this thing, discard, special. This is kind of fine, because again, and everything's still getting banished, so... Again, Cyber Dragons, this is actually quite good. He's going to go to battle phase. Cool. Okay, good. So he's going to battle phase, attack over our monster. Or attack over our life points, take 21. He took as much as we did. Okay, perfect. Continuous spell trap card. Perfect. That's what I needed. So we will set this. And I will summon. Yes. I will be tributing the Fiendish Chain to summon out this dude. I'm going to equip him with Moon Mirror Shield. Perfect. Perfect. Equip him. Go to battle phase. I can attack over this dude. Everything's still getting banished, which is good. Perfect. Perfect. Now we just end phase. Again, I think what this deck really is missing is advantage. The only advantage we really have is Endymion and that other dude. And the Camel dude, the Magical Broker. So we only have those two as far as advantage cards. I think that's what actually hinders this deck significantly. We, again, just keep drawing monsters, dude. You just can't... It's not even like, dude, why do we keep drawing monsters? And now we're just drawing these like high-level monsters. See, this is where we usually need to seal the deal. Like if we draw like a... We need to draw like a... I don't know, like... One of the really good cards to finish it, like Blockout Curtain or Decisive Battle. Like, this is where we need to draw that stuff and then win the duel. Just drawing more and more monsters. Fossil Dyna. I guess that does help seal the duel, I guess. We'll summon that out. Enter the Sacred Battle phase. And that's... I think we're near the end here. I think we're near the end. Again, the thing that sucks is that he could at any moment just draw... Well, again, Cyber Dragon, Fossil Dyna is pretty good. Because it's tough to special summon something that's bigger than a Fossil Dyna. It's like Nova doesn't get over it. He'd have to draw like a Harpy's Feather Duster and Raigeki at the same time. Okay, setting monsters. Good to see. Probably an Ash Blossom if I had to guess. Ignis, just keep drawing monsters, man. Okay, do I go for the long game or do I try to... I don't know what this is going to be. Do I go for the long game or I try to finish this off right now? I could try to play this smart, but I could also just tribute this, attack, and then win the game. I could try to stretch it. I'll just go for the... I'm a little concerned about going for the game right now. I guess we'll just go for it. We'll go for it. We'll tribute... yes, we'll tribute this. Fissure. Summon this out. Go to battle phase. Hopefully I made the right decision here. We'll attack over this. It's hurt, so it'll add back something. But at the same time, it's just a regular Cyber Dragon anyway, so it's not like a huge deal. From your deck to the graveyard. So they can, yeah, regular Cyber Dragon doesn't matter. Not only can he not special summon that right now anyway, but it wouldn't do anything regardless of 2100. I would have a bunch of big-ass monsters. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this deck. It's like cursed or something. It really is. Like, I just draw only monsters. And we need to draw continuous spell trap cards, otherwise we just can't play. But we just keep drawing monsters. Okay, so let's open another Master Pack. This one. Again, we're not even looking for hollows. We're looking for these true Draco cards. That's what we need. The ones that actually let us draw. Weather Painter, Amazoness, Continuous Spell. If we ever pull the one that discards, this wouldn't be too bad because it's level 8. Heraldic Beast, Mad Mauler, Rebirth, Code Exporter. Okay, so this card's not bad at all for a Code Talker deck. It's just, the only thing that's bad about it is it's leveling. It's level 5. Other than that, it's really not a bad card. Blue Thunder T45. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so again, like with this hand, like we just, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Yeah, we got to do something about this deck. I don't know what to do. Like I said, it's like sometimes we make changes, but we make changes based on like bad luck rather than like bad draws. Gravity Bind, Forbidden Droplets, like this just sucks. I was talking about, right, these are the cards I was thinking about cutting. That's the crazy thing, I was thinking about cutting these. I guess we'll activate this. Why not? We'll summon, yes, we'll summon one of them. I guess we just summon this. Just end on this board. It's not the worst. It's not the best. I guess we just end on this. These are the exact cards I was talking about cutting. I was talking about cutting maybe Messenger of Peace, Gravity Bind, and that field spell. But we just cut down the monsters and we just... Every duel we draw this dude. Every duel we draw this dude. We never draw the barrier statue, but we draw this guy every single duel. He ends... Okay, our opponents are really shit. But we're drawing really terribly here. But our opponents are so bad it doesn't matter. I guess we just summon this. Yes, I guess. Okay, I'll summon this. They both float, which at least that's nice. So I guess we should go to battle phase and just attack directly. That's the other thing about these cards. They're kind of like resource intensive. And we don't really... We need to draw the draw spells. Otherwise we lose. Because, like I said, very resource intensive deck. Extremely resource intensive. Unless we draw... We could pull like a Pot of Extravagance or something. Fenrir. Oof. I mean, that's quite a card. That's quite a card. Yeah, Fenrir is usually the beginning of the end. Fenrir is usually the beginning of the end. Kashtira Unicorn, even worse. Kashtira Birth, maybe the worst of them all. I'm going to activate this to special summon Unicorn. I thought we had a shot this duel. We don't have a shot. It's over. We do not have a shot. So now he's going to add Kashtira Theosis. Kashtira Theosis is going to summon something. This deck is... Yeah, our deck is ultra frustrating. Like, I'm just... He's obviously going to win, but this is, like, really, really frustrating. Not because I'm like... It's like, why am I drawing these cards specifically and not other ones? It's just... It's actually getting to me a little bit. Okay, we're going to edit the deck again. Again, we're going to edit it. Somehow, we're going to still find a way. I'm going to reduce another guy. This guy, again. Somehow, I know I'm going to draw him anyway. And we have to just reduce him. Maybe I'll... No, I was going to say I'll bring back this, but it's still in here. Yeah, I guess we'll just leave that. We're going to keep cutting down the monsters until we draw hands that are playable. Okay, we lost the coin flip. Our hand's okay. Our hand's okay. It's not the worst, it's not the best. Mistake is usually only good going first. Going second's kind of pointless. Going first, it's insane, though, because it beats Tenpai. It beats a lot of decks, actually. So, Mistake is really good. Angel Statue's really only good going first. Gravity Bind's really only good going first. They're playing Row Mages. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they bricked. Hopefully they bricked. Yep, okay. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Forbidden Droplets. We've seen that, I think, every duel, by the way. Every duel we've seen that with this deck. It's not like a terrible card, though. The idea of Forbidden Droplets is you have things that you don't need, like a Gravity Bind, so you can just send it and then keep playing. That's the idea with the Gravity Bind, with the Forbidden Droplets. But you're not supposed to see it every duel in combination with the Ignis Heat and stuff. Destroy as many water monsters. You gotta be kidding me. Of course, Kashtira Fenrir is a freaking water monster. Destroy as many water monsters on the field as possible and click 500 for each water monster destroyed and sent to the graveyard with this effect. Of course, he just so happens to be a Kashtira monster. I mean, a water monster. This isn't Fenrir. It's not. Oh my god. I could Forbidden Droplets send my dude away, but like, why would I do that? Okay, whatever. This is what I'm talking about with like bad luck. This is what I'm talking. That is like stupid bad luck. That is like I bet you if I check my deck, it's like our only water monster other than Dynamite Knight. Okay, let's just go to battle. That's just insane. It really is. So we'll attack over this guy. That's insane. Like, of all of the monsters, the stupid specific things. Okay, we have Mistake, which is nice. We have this. We have this. Okay, so not the worst. Neither player can add, so we can just activate this in response to something. So at least that's good. Mistake. So now it's kind of like we've gone first. We have 3 interruptions, potentially. We'll put Chaining on, so that we can have the Angel Statue in play. I want the Angel Statue in play, just in case he summons a Fenrir out of nowhere. Okay, let's summon this. out onto the field. And I guess we'll just summon in defense. Its defense is the same as its attack. Yeah, might as well summon in defense just in case he summons some annoying big monster out of the blue. He's going to tribute my monster to summon a kaiju. Wow, okay. I'm not going to negate that summon. Nope, not going to activate mistake. Okay, that is unexpected, to say the least. That was unexpected. He's going to summon this dude, okay. You can tribute this card, target a level 2 in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, battle phase. I'm like a little bit, I'm lost right now. He's going to attack into our monster. Okay, I think this is a bot. That's actually insane. This bot almost had as much, like, more synergy than some of the decks that we've played. I kid you not. This has had more it actually, this bot really did have more synergy than expected here. This is, like, shocking to even watch. Like, the Gamma Seal with the Diamond Dust. The Gamma Seal with Diamond Dust, the Aromage, like, this has been not the most unsynergetic deck I've ever seen. By any means. This is actually kind of synergetic, if anything. If this is a bot, of course. This could just be a dumbass, but it's probably a bot. But this is the most synergy I've ever seen out of a bot. Also, the Diamond Dust that just came out of nowhere. They've been getting hit with, like, the weirdest cards ever today. The bond between teacher and student, that ancient gear card, the cross-dimensional duel, this thing, like, what is going on today? These specific cards, and then we've just been drawing, like, these hands of, like, 5 monsters. How? Okay, so our opponent set 1 card, passed, alright, whatever. Weird, dude. I don't even know what's going on here. Double-edged sword, not a great time to draw it whatsoever. Not a great time to draw it at all. So we'll just activate this. Only because I want to do my dailies, honestly. He's going to activate the Diamond Dust again. What a specific card. What a specific card. I mean, you got to be kidding. This bot actually has a decent amount of synergy. I'm only activating this again to do my dailies, so it'll destroy that. It doesn't matter. He'll do some damage. Cool, whatever. We just go to battle phase, and we wrap the duel up. That is insane. That deck had actually, if that's a bot, that is a lot of synergy for a bot. Gamma Seal with Diamond Dust, that's a lot of synergy. Okay, this is what our opponent's playing. I actually don't know if that was a bot. That may have not been a bot. Like, I don't know if it's a bot. This looks expertly crafted. Never mind. Amazoness Spellcaster. It is not. It is definitely a bot. Okay, but that is, like, shocking that they actually drew things that worked together. They drew Diamond Dust with the Gamma Seal that is at 1. And then the Diamond Dust against our 2800 attack monster we special summon for free. Also, this is, like, a decent amount of UR, like, royal rares here. Like, Lava Golem's a cool royal rare for sure. Okay, let's open another pack. This one's got a UR. Wonderful. That's not always a good thing. But, you know what? It's a pleasant change of pace. It might not even be a good thing. We'll see, though. Dragon Maid Send-Off. Violent Witch. Morphtronic. We actually haven't been pulling that many of those. Lord British Fighter. We've pulled a few of these random, like, light machines. Maybe we play this. This was a decent deck in Edison, actually. Naturia Butterfly. Another Lubick. DD Savant. And let's check what this is. We've got Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Another hand trap for our central deck. And it's a water. It's a water monster and it's a hand trap. It's a water and it's a hand trap. It's not terrible, honestly. It's not a bad card. It's not a great card. It's like a poor man's Maxi. It's like a poor man's Maxi. Will people even end their turn if I activate this? I don't know. I don't know. And this isn't a bad card. It's just very, very interesting. We'll see. Maybe we play it. Maybe we don't. I mean, again, I wish I was more excited, but it's just like, this is like a tier C, like a C tier hand trap. It's like The only way it's relevant is is really in time, with time rules in effect, which don't exist in Master Duel because you can play forever. And by time rules, I mean, you know, like end of time procedures. But in Master Duel, it doesn't mean anything. Because gaining life points, if your opponent just sets up a board that's unbreakable, it doesn't matter if I gain 10,000 life points, they're still going to beat me. So it is like a poor man's Max C. They have a lot of, you know, they've been releasing more and more cards that are like Max C, but still Max C's around. It's like a worse Max C, but we still have Max C, so it's maybe not as exciting. Okay, let's open some Legacy tickets. Let's open some Legacy tickets. Hopefully these have something. We've had multiple weeks of not a single Legacy ticket having a relevant card for weeks and weeks and weeks now, so maybe something. That card's okay. The Fat Dog, that's okay. That card is just a little outdated. The Rabbit, no way. We pulled 2 of this. This pool is gigantic. What are the chances we pull 2 of this Fat Dog? Twice. Back to back. Back to back packs, too. Not even like in a 10 pack, just back to back packs. Mythical Knight of Jackal, and the card that he is on. He's on this card. This dude is on this card. We pulled them both. It's unbelievable. They might have similar effects too. That's what's crazy. I think he returns a monster to the deck when he destroys them. Spider Egg, Secret, whatever. Okay, well these have been some unlikely situations. Chaos Trap Hole, Twister. I think we used to play that at one point very early on, but not anymore. No need. Firegrass, Mechanical Hound, but not the new Mechanical Hound. The new one's okay. This stuff has been not so great. Okay, let's see what this is. Hopefully, there's a lot of lights here. Please have something. Spell Recycler. Not really that great. And Armored Glass. That's really not good. Okay, that is not good. We need something eventually out of these Legacy tickets. The Hippo, Lord of the Lamp. That's a hard to find card in real life. It's in like an Astral pack maybe. Fiend's Hand Mirror. Self-Mutilation. Select one monster you control. Send it to the graveyard. Doesn't even destroy it, just sends it. Those were really bad pulls. Let me see if these cards have similar effects. Once per turn, add a level 7 or higher monster from your deck to your hand. No, from your hand to your deck. Shuffle it, draw a card. Ooh, that might be... I was going to say that might be decent in True Dracos, but they're all like level 6. So no, it's not decent in True... If that said level 6, I'd be like, okay, we can play this, because we finally have some drawback. This would literally have cured the issue that we've been having all day with True Dracos if this just said level 6. But unfortunately, it says level 7. Yeah, literally, it would have cured everything. It's not even bad. Level 7 or higher. It's actually not that bad. And then this guy, I think, yeah, it destroys a monster, sends it, return to the top of your opponent's deck. This card could be good because it can lock your opponent into like this endless loop of them drawing the same card. But I don't particularly need it. And 2 of this Fat Dog. Okay, so overall, this deck, I'd say performed okay. It won more than it lost, but you know, there's definitely some changes we can make for sure in this deck. I've reduced the monster count now quite significantly. I think we can just maybe include some better spell trap cards. Maybe I missed some stuff that we pulled but didn't add. But this deck could definitely use some work. Same thing, I don't know if this other deck, this Psychic Cosmo deck, I don't think this deck can even use any work. I think this deck just has a natural ceiling. It had a really good win today. I think it just has a natural ceiling. It's just a bricky deck. And I don't think it's particularly solvable. I think even if we had like a full Cosmo deck, like full, every single Cosmo deck, every single Cosmo card, I don't think we still get to master. And then of course we've got the Diamond 2 deck, which I guess is better than ever now, right? We have this, we haven't played in a little while, but we will be playing it soon. Floodgate Turbo we are looked at, and then I guess they have the Marincess deck. Let me know what decks you guys want me to play. We haven't played a deck. There's a lot of decks. If you have a list, I'll definitely try your list. But let me know if there's any decks that you guys want me specifically to play. Because I've been pulling a lot of stuff. Or if there's a pile that you want me to look at. If you're like, hey, look at these kinds of cards. And then I'll scroll through them at the next episode. But I probably, assuming nobody gives me another deck to play, will be playing either Diamond 2 or... we might clean up Marincess a little bit and play that. Maybe make some needed cuts here. Cut a few cards. Cut 3 3 or so cards and then play Marincess. That might be maybe cut like Labyrinth Shark or something. Lantern Shark, maybe Sea Nettle. Cut a few cards here and there, and then maybe play this deck next episode. I actually have 2 of this too. I should probably add a second one because the deck is a lot better when you have a Battle Ocean than when you do not have a Battle Ocean. So this deck might be the one we're playing next episode.
La 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 la.